Nothing yet. And it says the hangout on air is live. We are live. Buy or pass on Tuesday. What is up, guys?
Hey. How's it going?
Yo, Perry Comics in the house. Rod the Rican in the house. And on my channel this week, Buy or Pass, the comic Jabroni. What is up, everybody? So I'm going to start off with the panel. As always, I'm Edwin the comic Jabroni, and we got Rod the Rican.
What's going on, Edwin?
Hey, it's nice to have you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for having me on.
And Perry Comics.
That's me, Mr. Perry. Yeah.
Dig it.
Perry, the
I got the blazer.
Comics, man.
I got the blazer with a tiger. Let's go. I'm ready for it. I'm ready. I'm gonna pounce on these books this week.
I have sleeves on this week, guys. So no showing the guns off this
End
week.
of the show, you're gonna just flex and your sleeves gonna rip off.
Do the Hogan. So let's go ahead and take a look at the chat right now. Only a few people on. We got Rabbit 022608 says it's lit.
Hell yeah.
Craig Wagner, hey everyone, and Cody Jones, what's good, everyone? John's Comics with Kids, what is up, my man? Thank you for joining, guys. Buy or pass on Tuesdays. You guys know how we do. We've been doing it for what, 14 weeks now?
14 weeks.
Crazy.
Going strong, man.
That is crazy. Captain Comics, Stay Puff 1983. Thanks for joining, guys. Yeah, we're going strong. So we're doing it on my channel this week, guys, because this is my my farewell, I guess, for 3 weeks. I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks. I'll be back at the end of June. So
he's not going to jail.
I'm not going to jail. I'm just going to be doing some good old army training in the monkey suit. So we're doing it on my channel this week. 2nd Street Marvel, what's up? So before we start off with tomorrow, New Comic Book Day, what to buy or pass, let's get into just the one book from last week that was your favorite read. And I'm going to start with Rod because I know what Perry's going to say. Mm-hmm. We're going to argue.
Well, guys, you know, I just like to go out there lately and try to look at the indie stuff. I get crap on sometimes, but other than that, man, Aftershock Comics dropped a good one, Killer Groove.
Yep.
I'm telling you, if you did not pick it up and tell your LCS to order it for you, go online, try to find it. It's a great book.
It was good.
It's good, man. It
really is. It really was.
It was good. I'm ready. I'm ready for issue 2, man. I want to see where they go with this.
And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's about a musician who winds up killing a guy, and now he's turning into an assassin. But now he finally found his inspiration to play music again.
Yeah,
so, you know, it's like a happy
he's
story.
Upstairs in the room, and the people outside in the street, and he's like looking. He's playing with the guitar, and he's picking the tunes. They're like, "Yeah, brother, play it, man."
Let's get it.
I liked it, man. So Perry, go ahead. Let's hear yours.
I got the greatest book to come out in 2019. I got Snyder. I got Capullo. I got Last Night on Earth. What a great read. Super clunky, as Jabroni would put it.
It's clunky, bro. Like, I think, like what you said earlier, people fanboyed on it.
Yes.
Because it's Snyder, it's Capullo back together. They did such a great job on New 52 Batman. Mm-hmm. And this one just, I don't know, it wasn't there, man. It was, maybe I'm dumb or something. There's parts where it's like missing. It's choppy. What the hell? How'd they go from this to this?
Because this is considered, on the binding, it says this is book 1. And there's like different chapters in here. And I feel like if there was 5 chapters, there should have been 10. There's a lot that goes unsaid, and it leaves up you to kind of put things together in your mind, but you don't really know what's happening, and it is confusing. And how are things working? Why doesn't this work? And how did they get here? Weren't they just here? It's very confusing. But yeah,
and John says it. He says that Batman book was weird, random, and a hard pass for me. Made no sense. Talking Joker head, like I can get past the talking Joker head because we're gonna get back to, hey guys, it's comics.
Well,
it's crazy
stuff happens. What John said before that, though.
Oh no, I don't want to. One book.
Best read of the week for John was Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Oh man, that's coming from a guy who doesn't like Batman Who Laughs. I don't want to hear it. Go back to film school.
Go back to film school. Okay, so there was a really good Batman book that came out last week, and it was not Batman Last Night. It was Detective Comics Annual #2. This one right here, man, was a great read. I liked it. You got a first appearance of a new villain in there that has some ties to an older villain in in the Batman universe. So I really liked it, man. And he brought back that Black Case book that has all his unsolved, murders and mysteries.
From Detective Comics 1000, right?
From Detective 1000. So really like that.
And I can't wait to read it once Midtown Comics delivers my book. It's been like 3 weeks.
Shots fired to Midtown. So then let's. So everybody, that was your read of the week.
Those are my read. Yeah.
Before we get into buyer pass, Rod, go ahead and get into this chat room, brother.
All right, thank you, sir. Oh man, we got a bunch of people out there. Let's jump back into it. We had John Comics in the house. Captain Ink Comics. Howdy, fellows. He said, Stay Puft 1983 from Orlando, Florida. 2nd Street Marvel. What is going on? Just gave him a shout out this past Sunday, should I say. Boricua Comics from Puerto Rico. What is going on, brother? The comic collector, of comics is in the house.
Yo.
Comic Collector 86 said, yo, what's up, guys?
Yo.
Oh, damn, my boy Key Comics Market Watch in the house. That guy's got an awesome channel. Definitely go check him out, man. One of the first YouTube comic channels that I found when I started doing this.
There it is, man.
Market Watch. I think he's from DC, the DC area.
All right, there it is. Check the channel out, guys. Don't forget to check him out. Of course, Big Lion Cat is in the house. Carolina Chris, my homie. What's up, Carolina Chris? What's going on, bro? Yes,
Carolina. He got the 2-6, and he's over there beefing with the mailman.
Yeah, he's beefing with the mailman.
Check out the last video, yo.
Yeah, that was pretty good,
man. And he gave out a bunch of shout outs. Yo, check him out. Carolina Chris, a great homie, man. Great homie. Cody Jones in the house. Key Comics Market. What is going on? Let's keep it going here.
Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Your boy, Hialeah Comic Bro. Another Floridian.
Then obviously I'm using the 4G on the phone, so it's kind of delayed then. Hialeah. Miami brother, what's going on, man?
Oye, dime lo que pasa.
And thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out. And Edwin, take it away, sir.
So, as we do on Buyer Pass, we go over DC, we go Marvel, and we do Independence, man. Just kind of telling you guys what's coming out tomorrow and what to either put in your pool box and buy, or maybe what to pass on. What do you guys want to start off with?
Take it away.
I have Marvel is my least amount of books for tomorrow. I've got 3 that I want to pick up, and then 1 that's a cover, and you know how I feel about just cover buys.
You can keep saying that, but you gotta keep buying the damn covers, bro. I don't want to hear it.
So you want to go Marvel's my lightest. So let's
go with Marvel. Let's get rid of the garbage quick.
That's your heaviest? Is there Daredevil coming out this week? Wasn't sure.
There's just a few books that I like, man. Just a few books. But anyway, keep it going. I'll just check here.
Go ahead. What do you got for Marvel, Rod?
Holy crap! All right, we're going to kick it off with Uncanny X-Men. We know all this X-Men stuff is coming to an end. I'm kind of pissed off about it, but X-Men 19, I gotta read it because it's the last one, and then we got this whole House of X, and Xavier is going to take over and do a bunch of stuff. So we're looking forward to that. A new whole X-Men storyline is going to pop up. So that's what I'm really pumped for. And man, Uncanny X-Men was so good. But anyway,
they're getting rid of it, aren't they?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're starting like brand new House of X.
So if you bought this last like 12 to 15 issues, that was nothing then.
Pretty much.
That's
but the story was great. So I was talking about Uncanny X-Men for a while now. The run was great. You had X-Men. You had Cyclops, Wolverine. They were going at it a few times. The story was good, man. But it's got to lead up to something great, man. And I'm really pumped for it. So
I just sent the invite to our special guest. See,
I can't wait to say his greeting. I've been waiting to say it live for weeks.
For weeks. So then what do you got, Perry, for Marvel?
A good read for Marvel is Dead Man Logan, issue number 8. It's been a really cool read. No one's really talking about this book too much. You know, I guess because there's no flashy covers. You know.
Yeah, it's only one. It's only one cover, right?
It's only been one cover, except for I think issue 4. There was a 1 in 25 variant that was pretty hot for a while. But besides that, it's just been like I feel like they put all the energy and like money into the read, and then they didn't really care about the covers because the covers kind of like, you know.
Dude, you're literally the only person I've heard talk about Dead Man Logan.
Huh?
You're the only person that I hear talk about Dead Man Logan. Dude, and that's not a bad thing. That doesn't mean it's bad.
I know. Everyone's like I talk about it. All my videos, Wolverine kills every freaking X-Man because of Mysterio. And then he goes to another dimension trying to right his wrongs. And then Mysterio does the same thing again. You got freaking Wolverine fighting the Avengers now. You know, like it's awesome.
But I mean, I read Old Man Logan. I read Old Man Hawkeye. Then it leads up to Dead Man Logan. I read the first one. I was like, all right, cool. But I was like, all right. So now it's like another miniseries. I gotta cut back on something. So, and that's why I had to stop on that.
Yeah, because it's already up to issue 8. I think it's a 12-parter. So if you're interested, just go and get a trade when it comes out. You know.
My first pick for Marvel is Meet the Skrulls number 5. Meet the Skrull, man. Issues 1 through 4 was awesome, and
it's gonna be a classic,
dude. It totally gives that vibe of the Americans that was on FX. I absolutely love it, man. Because you know the Skrulls, they're shapeshifters. They take the place of whoever they decide they want to be, and they've taken over as some American family that they're out there to get secrets from Shield.
Yep.
So it's an awesome read. I think issue 5. This is the last one.
Is it?
And you spoke about it many times. You've been
dude, me and Perry, we love that book, man. So I think this is going to be it for Meet the Skrulls. So I would, if I were you guys, I'd definitely go out and pick up 1 through 5. It's just a 5-issue miniseries, but it's a great book, great read, man.
100% agree.
Yep, definitely. All right, Rod, what's next up on your list, man?
Well, I have to go with the new book that's coming out. And even though Incredible Hulk has been hot, Incredible Hulk Last Call number 1. I don't know, man. I think it looks pretty cool. I mean, how can we not? Well, unless it's Perry not buying Hulk, but I'm buying it because it's gotta be good, man. Immortal Hulk has been on fire. And I figure I'm gonna buy some more Hulk. So that's my book for Marvel. I got plenty more, man. I could go on and on.
I got another Marvel book.
Let me do your thing, brother. I'm gonna send the invite one more time to our to the guest.
All right, let's go back to the chat, guys. Let's see who we got back on here. Kachung in the house. What is going on, brother? Bring Delphia in the house. The comic book villain. Yo, what's up, bro? Of course, the man with the master plan on Discovery Bay Comics, JB, putting out great freaking videos every day. I don't know how you do it, man. Caleb, the comic smurf from yes, sir, down in Florida, enjoying that beat. Yo, nice tiki you put out there, bro.
Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty cool.
Yo,
I like that a lot. That guy's good with his hands, man.
Yo, Perry, let's just go down there, man.
Let's go, man. Comic book retreat.
Yeah, there it is. Comic book retreat with the Caleb Smurf. All right, this is Epicurean. I believe is in the house. What is going on, Epicurean? What is going on, brother? Thank you. The comic collector in the house. Alex, what is going on, man? We got a bunch of people, man.
Yeah, John, Dead Man Logan.
Yeah, let John know. Yeah, John, we Perry said Dead Man Logan for tomorrow. That's a definite pickup for him.
All right.
John's got taste. No.
Delphia's in the house. Thank you, Delphia, for hanging out. All right, so there it is. That's everyone. John, comment. Yep. Yeah, woo, that's a bunch of people. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
God.
Oh yeah.
Woo, that's a lot, man.
So I still got 2 more Marvel books, man. What do you guys got?
I got one book that I actually made a video on it on Who Are They, going over her brief backstory. She's getting her first ongoing series, so it's kind of like a key issue you might want to pick up because it's not a mini series. Is that Black Cat #1?
Yeah.
You're getting covers from J. Scott Campbell to Art Germ, and pick which one you want to get. You know.
Art Germ is nice, man.
Oh yeah, that Art Germ, and then I think there's a Virgin for like $200.
Woo.
Yeah.
I actually like the video game cover on it.
I was debating or not which one I wanted to get because I really like that video game cover.
I like the video game cover, and it's one of the covers, that's horizontal.
Yeah.
Instead of a vertical. So I like that one, man.
Yeah, someone said, who is it? The comic book villain says from 190 to 230. Whoa.
Yeah. Dude, you guys got to watch his Wednesdays, and there he is.
What's going on, man? What's
There he is. Special guest, ThoroQBoro.
Yo, thank you for having me, man. You guys don't know how much it means to me. Yo, for real, man. It's an honor and a privilege, like I said, to be able to meet with you guys and mingle. So, it's pretty dope to be here with y'all.
For sure, bro. So first, before anything, we gotta say happy birthday to you, right?
Yes.
Yo, good looking, yeah, man.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, only getting older, man. That's how life is.
Really, you look like you're 18, man.
21, bro.
I wish, bro. All the basketball and baseball that I've been playing, bro, that's been killing me. The knees, arms. So yeah, it's it's bound to happen, man.
It feels good to be 26. Let me tell you.
It does. I would know.
There you go, man.
Hey, Thoro, man. So the first thing we did on the show is we talked about our best read of last week. You got one book from last week you read that you thought was the best one?
Let me see. I'm trying to think. Let me actually go through here. I actually have them right here from what I've been reading, bro. So I'll tell you right now. I think the one, of course, was Batman Who Laughs #5, yo. That, and then I also have did Detective Comics 1003 come out last week too?
Or what? No, the annual.
Yeah, the annual.
Was it the annual?
Number 2
The annual came out last week.
And then this amazing.
Yeah, I have to read that one. I haven't read that one. Yes, and then of course Batman, bro. The last night, I've been, as soon as I even saw that preview for it, like I said when I was talking about it with the Ninja Turtles Batman crossover, that was probably one of the dopest reads right there, dude. And people were sleeping on it. Just even reading that preview, I was like, yeah, I got to read that. For real.
I thought it was clunky, bro.
For real?
I thought it was clunky,
I know you, man.
I really wanted it to go like more of that Arkham Asylum, but then you find out it was all fake. I don't want to totally spoil it for everybody, but
yeah.
Why not?
That was.
But it's enough. It's enough for me to pick up book 2. Like I want to keep reading it and see what's going on.
I think it's only 6 issues.
Yeah, that's what they were saying that they were just doing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were trying to get a 6 issue, and then I believe Superman also has a Black Label that's coming out too.
Now I don't understand why this is a Black Label. There was nothing that was graphic. The words weren't vulgar. This is like a regular comic book.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a fight. They were actually talking about this book, man. They said that they wanted to make it vulgar and a little bit more graphic. But the problem is, you got to remember that Warner Brothers owns DC. So Warner Brothers still wants to be that whole like wholesome, like, yeah, we also want to entertain kids and everything like that.
2019, we're busting down with Tatiana. Let's go. Ain't no more wholesome left in the world.
I guess that's like Marvel too, right? Marvel is owned by Disney.
Yeah.
So they can't get too crazy in their comics either.
Yeah, because I mean, with Deadpool and things like that, they try to cross a certain line, but then you also look at the fact. I mean, look at the shows that just recently came out for DC. You look at Titans, you look at Doom Patrol, and then you look at Swamp Thing that was just freaking out of this world, insane. Dude, and I was happy that they went that route, bro. The horror route. That's what they needed to do with it, and that's exactly where they went. So my whole thing is, if you guys are doing that with shows, why the hell can't you do it with the comic books?
With the comics,
So
Like they freaked out last year, man, when Batman Damn, that #1.
Yeah.
You know, and they showed a Batwing and then people went nuts.
Yep.
So
that was one of the biggest reasons, and then that's the reason too why they were trying to tone down a little bit. But then my whole thing is too. I mean, if you guys read, Damn #2, it was, you honestly you see Harley Quinn raping Batman. So I'm sorry if I ruined it for anybody, but
I think with Batman Damn 2, they actually went in and recolored some stuff that was supposed to be shown.
Yes.
Because if you look at Harley, she looks like she's been, done an autopsy on.
Yeah.
And if you look, I think they were going to show more than what they did.
I think they were going to show a lot more. Yeah, but they're just trying to keep their characters. Like I said, you hear kids always screaming Batman. Even kids nowadays, you hear them screaming Harley Quinn. So they just don't want to go down that path where they're just like, hey, we don't want to make this too, not family oriented. And it's like Perry said, if you're labeling it as a black label, you should just keep it mature. And just with anything, man. I mean, you could turn anything mature. You just have to, put it out there and say, hey, do not buy this comic for your kids. Yeah, it was the same thing that they had a big controversy with
look at Boom Studios. Boom Studios does Adventure Time, all this cool stuff for like the children and younger viewers, and then they drop this Faithless poly bag, and it's like, whoa, but it's in a poly bag, and it says erotic cover. You know what you're getting in the book.
Yep.
And comic shops should know, not to sell that to kids.
Yeah.
They also
at least a label on it, because it just, I don't know.
I mean, they should do, and ultimately, man, they should do what they do with video games. Because if you go to get a mature rated video game, they don't sell it to you unless you're 18. Right. So they might as well, go that route too, and just be like, hey. But that's the thing with them. I mean, how many, books do you see out there that are very graphic? I mean, you could look at just a history book, and people want to complain about what's coming out in the comic book. I'm like, really?
Yo, I remember back in the day just trying to buy a CD from a shop, and if it was mature, like a hip hop rap CD, and it had the mature on there, like I wasn't buying it because I was, 14, 15 years old.
I used to get 2 regular CDs and then throw that explicit in the middle and be like, here, Mom, I'm gonna get the Kids Bop and then Ludacris's new album.
Oh man.
Yo.
All right.
That's a good way of doing it, man.
So we were on Marvel, man. And I said Meet the Skrulls. Perry, you had Dead Man Logan, and Rod probably said Daredevil or something. Thoro, what are you picking up tomorrow that's Marvel, man?
Marvel? Dude, I honestly, man, I freaking have fallen off Marvel.
Oh.
It's the only thing literally that I'm even looking forward to picking up is Savage Avengers. And I know there's a lot of people, I know there's a lot of people that probably be like, oh, it's trash or whatever. But I'm looking forward to see what route they're trying to go with it. It's literally the only thing. Well, I can't say just that, but because I'm also looking for the Incredible Hulk that's supposed to be coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's the one Rob said.
Yeah, and then that's the other one that I was thinking about too. Literally, those were the only 2. But as far as like War of the Realms, dude, I'm not feeling it. And there's a lot of people that will fight me over that.
War of the Wallets.
Yeah.
I just can't. Yeah, there's just too much crap, man, and just too much stuff that they're trying to go. As always with Marvel, they try to put in every character into the same story, so they'll come out with all these side stories and add-ons, and dude, you just start killing them, and it's just like, stay like it is, just keep it direct. If you guys are gonna come out with an 8-issue, story, then just stick with that damn story, and don't just come out all of a sudden and be like, yeah, we're gonna come out with 1,000 variants.
That's the biggest difference between Marvel and DC. DC, they'll do a 12-issue miniseries, and it's just those 12 issues.
Yeah.
Very rarely do you get another tie-in.
Nah.
But I have to say, I mean, the main story for War of the Realms is good. I mean, Jason Aaron's doing good. I don't buy no tie-ins. That Strike Force, I did buy 1 issue, Edwin, because you said the Strike Force was good. And you recommended it, actually. So I bought 1 issue. I don't think it was the right book, but I did buy 1. And I still digged it, though.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna knock the main story. The main story is good. I'm not gonna lie. I just start falling off, like I said, when they just start freaking going off everywhere. in every aspect. Just trying to. I mean, you got Spider-Man now. You got you had Daredevil. You got Punisher. You have all these different stories, and it just kind of starts killing everything. And that's the thing that I tend to like about DC, because I mean, you guys see the Leviathan story that's coming out. They don't really come out and say, all right, we're gonna add this story. They actually try to like pair up everything. For example, if they wanted to, they could put Naomi into that, and because it has something to do with Superman. And Naomi's trying to pretty much change the whole outlook of of the universe completely. So that's what I'm looking forward to when they start doing things like that. But when it just starts going sideways and things, it's on another level then.
And then you got DC with these cover Bs that are almost virgins for cover price.
Exactly.
Yeah, like freaking Marvel, $25. Like get out of here.
Sometimes
Marvel.
100, like you said earlier.
Yeah, or the 1 in 50 Alex Ross. Like you're nuts. Who the hell's paying $150 for that? Get out of here.
But there are people.
There's people.
They all do.
That's why
people smoke crack too.
Do it because there are people out there buying them.
Yeah, dude. I mean, you get them things that come out like 1 in 500, bro, and it's like, dude, that's like you're just taking it to like another insane level, man.
They had a Venom come out a few years ago that was like a black and white cover, and all it was the Todd McFarlane, that last panel cameo appearance of Venom. Yeah. It was a 1 in 1,000.
Yeah,
1 in 1,000, man. So it's nuts. People are gonna buy these.
Yeah, dude, it's true, man, and that's what keeps the industry. It's like I had this conversation with Bueller, man. He was on I was on with him, and he was talking about variants. And I told him, it's their way of tapping into the aftermarket, bro. They hate the fact that that we're able to buy our comic books for $4 and then we can go sell it for 200, 300. So they don't like that. And it's the same thing. I compared it to me. I was a sneakerhead, man. I kind of tamed that down a little bit. And, it's the same thing. Jordans back when they came out, used to buy them for $90, 100, 110. Now them things is $250, $300, bro.
Yeah.
It's freaking that's how they do it. I mean, some people call it inflation. Nah, man, it's just these companies don't want to see us selling, reselling what they're giving us. So now they come out with all these outlandish numbers, and so that's the way of doing it. But in honesty, I think too it hurts, a lot of these LCSs, because now you're trying to get them to cough up tons of money because as an LCS, you want to be, customer service. You want to be able to provide your customer with what they want, what they need. So now it just becomes on another level where it's like you're trying to please your customers so that they don't leave. And now you're just putting yourself in a situation. But man, this is the digital era, brother.
And I'm going to tell you what, man, like tomorrow I go to my LCS and they have 2 different racks for their variants, the ones that came out this week and then the stack of ones that they haven't been able to sell, that are just still sitting there for the same price. And I mean, I bet if you ask, they'll probably drop the price because they want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's probably how it is in most local comic shops around.
Yeah, they do the same thing at my spots, man. They whatever they can't sell. Sometimes you could even go to them and be like, you know what, take it for $5.
Yeah, take the cover price.
I'm not gonna be able to sell it, and it's crazy.
Not at my shop. Shit, in my shop, the back issues are more than the freaking cover price.
Oh, yeah, well,
they be buying books in my shop.
They do that with some, man. But I do like that pick, that Savage Avengers Thoro. I got that on my list too. I like the David Finch cover. I want to see Conan fight Wolverine like that. I want to see it.
See, I'm not gonna lie. I picked up that 1 in 50. Woo. I was digging that cover, dude.
Woo.
Yeah, but I paid what, $45 for it, so it wasn't too bad. But when it starts getting like outlandish, bro, like I said, when it's that 1 in 100, or even there's been times where you get like a 1 in 25, and already people are like, "Yo, this is a hot book. I'm gonna sell it for $200."
Yeah.
So it just depends. But this one came out. I bought it for $45. I was like, "Hey, it's not bad. I'm digging the cover." And you got Conan on that cover, so I was like, "Hey, what else, yo?"
So everybody in the chat's been talking about the one book that I said was the total cover grab for me, because I'm not reading this, but it's Deadpool 13, and it's the Addy Granoff cover with Scarlet Witch and Vision. That is an amazing looking cover, man. And I'm not reading Deadpool. I'm not a big fan of Deadpool, but damn it, they might get me with that cover.
Don't do it, man. Don't.
They're gonna get me. I'm gonna pull it up because that is.
I haven't even seen it. I scroll right past that stuff. I don't look at that Marvel.
No,
I
man,
don't look at Marvel too much. I give it one glance. You know.
I could tell.
Nah, but that Eddie Granoff, I'm not gonna lie either, dude. I'm gonna pick that one up, and it's just for cover. It's not even to read it. But
And
that,
I mean,
that
I
thing is
hope
tough.
my LCS has it. They're usually pretty good about getting all these books in, but this might be one that they sell out on. Let me see. Let me pull it up.
Well, thank God you're always the first
this one right there.
Ooh.
Yeah, man, that thing
dude.
is
Damn,
fire,
who did
bro.
that?
Eddie Granoff, man. Look at
Damn,
that cover, bro. That is sick.
They did that thing like almost like a People's Magazine type of thing with the actors on the cover type.
Yeah, so
Yeah, this is more. You probably be able to find it though, because it's more like an A and B cover type of thing that they were doing.
yeah, that right there is a cover that should, it should be more than cover price. But I think they do have I was gonna say they probably had a virgin cover of it, but I don't think so. I think
They
it's just
do.
that one.
They do.
That cover
Oh, they do?
That thing's been selling out, bro. Yeah, I picked up. I think I picked up like 3 of them.
Whoa! Wow.
Yeah, and that's just for the cover, dude. I'm telling you. And then for me, it more comes down to sometimes there's people that hit me up, bro, on Instagram, and they'll be like, "Yo, do you want to trade? I wasn't able to get this," and I'm like, "All right, cool. Listen, what do you have?" And then we just go back and forth. Or sometimes it's a sale, and that's how I go about doing things. So if you're looking for one, dude, just hit me up, man, because it's a virgin. It's not, and I don't go, man. You could, people that know me and people, I tell people all the time, yo, I don't go crazy. I don't go where it's like, if I pay $45, I'm not gonna go and be like, yo, you know what, this is $100 book. I'd go to you and I'd just be like, all right, man, you're my boy. I bought it for 45. Just give me the 45 that I bought it for, and here you go. Or if we trade it, I'd just be like, hey, just give me something that'll be this that I'm looking for, whatever, equal in price, and you want it, you got it. But for the most part, yeah, I get it. Some people just OD on it and they just like go just above and beyond where they're like, nah, let me charge you $300 for this because this is how much it's worth.
And that's ridiculous because if you're gonna help out the community, Comic Karma, man, and Thoro, you've been doing that, man. I mean, we try to do it too, and Comic Karma, man, even Caleb out there
real,
doing
bro.
Stuff, man.
Comic Karma is real.
It truly is, man. I definitely believe in it, man. This is how I said I made friends through here, through a lot of you guys, and it's just like just from speaking to you guys, like I haven't been actually in a video with Jabroni enough, and I've actually talked to him more on Instagram. Excuse me, on Instagram more than I have anything else. And man, I got along with him super quick, and it was just like, hey, we got similar tastes, or it comes down to like, hey, did you read this or did you do that? So yeah, I'm telling you, and then that's for me. That's the reason why I just go, But if it's somebody just randomly, I don't even know, I will. If that book is $90 tomorrow, I'd be like, yo, it's $90, bro.
$90.
It is what it is. But nah, for my friends and things like that, my comic family, yeah, I hook it up, man.
So let's do DC because I'm pretty sure everybody on the panel is more looking forward to DC books tomorrow.
But let me give a shout out real quick.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead.
People that just jumped on. Jaguar Chakota is in the house. What's going on, Jaguar? Thank you for hanging out. And Comic Collector 86, preach. That's what he's saying. Preach, guys. Man, that's what we do because we buy our thing or two. And why, Perry?
Because we read a thing or two.
Wow.
Let's go.
Perry the Blazer Comics, bro.
You know it. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Shout out. Meow. That's Caleb to Big Lion. Big Lion. Yeah, brother.
All right, so who's going first for DC?
Go ahead, Perry. Go ahead, man.
I want to say a book, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say another one. I'm going to go my top pick for next week, Deathstroke 44, cover B. I can't wait, man. I can't wait for this Deathstroke. Even cover A, I'm going to get with the casket. I've been loving Deathstroke, man. Deathstroke and Teen Titans. They've been killing it.
Well, I have to say it.
I wonder what they're going to do, after the end of that Terminus agenda. and he got, spoiler alert to everybody, he got
Dude,
shot in the eye.
bodied.
He
got
shot in the
freaking
eye with
arrow
a
through
damn
the
arrow.
eye. He said, "Yo, you missing an eye? No, now you missing another one.
Yeah.
Hey, Damien, you missing one too. Everybody missing eyes. Everybody. Yeah, it's crazy. It's been crazy."
Dude, I'm telling you, man, that's one hell of a story, yo. People slept on it, and that's something that I always kept talking, on Chino Comics and more, and telling them guys too. I'm like, dude, go and check it out. Terminus Agenda has been a beast of a read, and sometimes people just fall off of it, bro.
This is that cover for that issue 42, that Matina with Damien and Deathstroke fight. I got it here on my table because I love this damn book.
Yeah,
Awesome.
And Kingpin Comics says, is Deathstroke casket cover an homage? Seems like I've seen that before, and I think Hawkeye had a 6-part miniseries back in the 80s where the last issue was a cover just like that with Hawkeye in the casket.
Yep.
And the other heroes around him.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it might be an homage to that. But you could actually see Hawkeye in the casket. It was like open.
Yeah, they didn't come out with one for Superman, right? Back in the days when the death of Superman, I thought they had one where everybody was surrounding him in a casket.
It might have been too.
Yeah.
Might have been one like that. Yeah, he said Superman death story too. Yeah, more than likely. I have to look. There's so many. That Death of Superman's got 100 damn comics in it.
Oh, dude, it's freaking insane. That was the 90s for you, bro.
Yeah, man. Sure was.
That's when all the people thought they were going to be rich and then realized millions of copies.
They ain't sending their kids, man. They ain't sending their kids to college on that Death of Superman book.
Oh, hell no, they're not.
That's what they thought, though.
Nope.
So, Rod, what do you got, man, for DC tomorrow?
Well, I'll tell you right now, if there's something I want to read, man, I got to go with Shazam because Shazam, wow, man, that story has been hot. And that freaking kid, I don't know, man. He's got all the Shazam people just doing things, and they're trapped in this game world, and it's just dope. It's just dope.
It is really cool,
bro.
I like that whole game world. I want to go there.
That part with the game, that's what I love the most. But we'll get to the covers later. But
this cover right here, man.
There it is.
That is dope, bro.
Yeah.
It is done by Kamome Shirahama.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a name I should probably know, but I can't recall it right now.
Hey, Thoro, are you reading Shazam?
Yeah, brother, man. I already said it, man. Behind Batman, Shazam has always been my favorite character, and I put him above Superman. I always said I love the fact that it's a kid, that ends up getting superpowers and turns to a grown man. And that's why I enjoyed the living hell out of the movie when it came out. And I need to see it, man. And I hope they kill it with the next one when you see Black Adam.
Dude, I had never read anything with Shazam, and I picked this up in December, and I was blown away. Like, it was really, really good.
See, I'm waiting for it, man. I'm waiting for
it
Rock, man. And I actually want to get one signed by Dwayne Johnson. Hopefully, if I ever find that, I bump into that dude or something, I would love to have that sign, man.
He could be one of the greatest actors out there right now. People seen that ladder, they said he rocked it. He did a great job. So you got to give him a chance on Shazam.
He was in Aladdin?
Why not?
He was in Aladdin?
I thought that was Will Smith.
As the genie.
No.
That's Will Smith.
No, that's Will Smith.
Oh, damn.
Wow, I just missed that one. That's really good.
Damn, you from Philly for real.
Whoa. Let's edit that right now.
Edit that.
Hey, I'll take that out. I'll edit it in post.
I heard Dwayne
post.
Man. Yeah.
They did such a terrible job with that CGI for the genie. They got one man over here thinking.
I tell you why, Dwayne Johnson. Because last night I was watching that freaking show Mike thing with L Cool J.
Oh man!
And my wife was watching it with me, and freaking Dwayne Johnson popped in there. And anyway,
bro,
whatever.
Right. Woo!
Got a lot of Dwayne Johnson on your mind, huh?
Oh man!
So
things happen.
The one I'm looking forward to reading tomorrow is DC's #2, man, and I'm gonna get the Yasmin Putri cover.
Yasmin Putri.
Horror, the horror homage.
Oh,
what is it? Nightmare on Elm Street homage?
Yeah, that covers
Yeah.
C.
It's I liked the first issue. It's a different take on zombies. It's DC's version of zombies, right? But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the read, so I'm looking forward to picking up issue number 2.
I think you got that cover B with Bettina with the Superman, which is freaking fire, and then cover A leaves off where issue number 1 kind of ended with Batman being attacked by Robin and Nightwing and run Alfred, So I got to pick up all 3, and then the connecting variant for the Midtown Comics with Red Hood killing the Joker with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude, that's so cool. And it's a connecting variant to this one. Oh yeah, that's signed.
For real, damn.
Yeah, that like it's so freaking cool, man. I can't wait to
That's
get
dope,
that.
bro.
Hopefully Midtown delivers it within the next couple weeks.
That was pretty epic. He had knocked down a Joker as he whipped it out from back there.
No, he's good. He's taking pictures. It's a killing joke.
What do you got, Thoro? What are you looking forward to?
I'm gonna go with you, bro. I'm gonna go with that Deceased number 2. I was looking forward to it, and and I said it earlier today too that a lot of people talk so much trash about it, and I was like, listen, they took a different route than your typical way of how zombies come into be, and how So my biggest thing, I said I've heard somebody say that that Marvel Zombies was better than. I was like, Marvel Zombies was hot trash. And I don't care what anybody says. That was one of the worst books on earth. And I was like, you can't compare it to this. This literally, they were going off. I mean, you see Darkseid, literally one of my favorite villains of all time when it comes to DC. And you see him in there, and then all of a sudden you see Cyborg, and you see all these, playing a pivotal role as to how all this is happening.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So it's just kind of like, and it goes to show you too, the number one thing that everybody on earth right now uses, social media. Exactly.
Always on the phone, bro.
Everything.
Always.
That goes to, that in a sense, they showed how they zombify and literally and figuratively, speaking, you think about it now, you watch people don't pay attention for shit. People are always in their phones, and they're just literally like zombies.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, they took a great route of explaining how to do it. So I know there's people that hated it, but dude, I'm all for it right now. And if it doesn't get better in the second and third issue, then that's when I could be like, you know what, this is, it's not the best, whatever. But,
yeah, well, Tom Taylor was telling me that because I told him like I freaked out when I met him. I'm like, bro, I love freaking Deceased. Like, this book is awesome. He was telling me like, well, keep picking them up because you're gonna get really happy and you're gonna be like hooray, and then you're just gonna get really sad. Like, so like the fact that he's like even incorporating, like, not telling me what's going on, but that I'm gonna start feeling emotion in this book, which you don't really feel emotion too much in zombies. So I don't know, something to look forward to. And
plus they took a part of DC's past as far as that anti-life equation. That's something that goes back in DC years and years, man, and they kind of revamped it and made it into something that's turning people into zombies. So I enjoyed the read. I'm looking forward to issue number 2 tomorrow, man. So what's next, Perry? What do you got
for DC?
Yeah, DC.
I'm not gonna pick it up, but I'm pretty sure you might pick it up. That Batman Ninja Turtles.
Oh, pretty sure, bro. Come on, dog. You don't know me?
Why wouldn't he?
Hell yeah.
Perry, don't tell me you're not reading that, bro.
Bro, I got issue 1. I'm gonna debate issue 2. I'm not sure because I haven't read the first one. Don't kill me.
Man.
Nah, bro, you gotta check it out, bro. I'm telling you.
I got so many Turtles books that I have never read Turtles before.
But leave those alone, and I'm telling you, this literally, out of the 3 parts that they came out for this crossover, this is the best, bro. And they actually wrote it really well, which surprised the hell out of me after I read it. So
I like that first. Yeah, that first issue was good, man, and it's bringing in the whole multiverse of DC, changing up Batman, like what we know about Batman and the Turtles. It's totally changing it up.
All right, I'll check it out.
And then you got the Shredder and the Joker like doing a fusion together. Like, what the hell?
What fusion? Dragon Ball Z?
Like that
like that with the fingers.
It's a fusion, bro. They danced and did the whole thing, dude.
I gotta see that.
Very good. So I'm definitely picking that up. Deathstroke. We had Deceased, Shazam. You got one for us, Rod?
Nah, that was it, bro. Shazam.
Well, I got two more. I got Adventures of Super Sons, number 11.
Yeah, that's about to end soon.
Yeah, that ends at issue 12, and I've dug that. And then Justice League 25.
That's the start of the whole Year of the Villains.
Yep, that Leviathan Rising, that's going to be all part of that. And then Perpetua, who's been a big bad that we really haven't seen too much of in Justice League. I think she's going to play a bigger role going forward. So Justice League has been really good since issue number 1. I've been digging it. You been on that, Thoro?
Oh hell yeah, bro! Though there's literally like, for me, it's more of a DC week than it is Marvel wise. Marvel is, like I said, it's just Hulk and then Savage Avengers. That was literally the only thing that I was picking up. But yeah, majority of the books that I'm picking up are gonna be DC, and then there's a couple independent that I was just picking up.
I got 6 indie books written down, man.
Ooh.
I got 6. I'm not saying I'm picking them all up, but they look interesting, and if I see them tomorrow, I might grab them.
All right, let me take a look at
the chat, Rod.
We got our Kingpin Comics in the house. What's going on, bro? And we also have, there was someone here, the Art Chemist. Yeah, check him out, man.
Art Chemist, yes, sir.
Yeah, that's my boy right there, man. Arsenio Ramos. What's going on, man? Yeah, I just told him that I was on here with you guys. He decided to come and check on. So big shout out to my boy.
Great artwork.
Yeah,
for sure, bro.
Yeah, he's just getting ready, finishing a piece that he did of Cosmic Ghost Rider. I think it's dope, man.
Woo. Wolf Warner in the house too.
Ow.
Just saw that. What is up, Wolf? So indies, man. Let's start it off. I'm picking up 6 books, and I'm gonna start off with the big one of the week. I think everybody's really gonna be talking about this one, and it's from Image. It's Walking Dead 192.
Oh yeah, okay.
192. I think we're gonna see the death of Rick Grimes in this one.
Who pulled the trigger?
Ooh, I think I know. I think I saw some spoilers online.
I think I saw a thing or two.
I think I saw a thing or two. Damn,
for sure you did.
Twitter, man. 191 got really hot, man. I think online it was selling for double cover up to $15.
Yep.
People were picking it up. Walking Dead, man. They might finally be killing Rick off.
And a lot of people were talking down on 191, saying like, "Oh, it's just a quick flip. Don't worry about it. Don't look at this book. It's just speculators being speculators." And now we're actually getting that confirmation that, yo, this is going down.
No. That's why 191 just went up in price, bro. Now people are clamoring and they're all looking for it. And now they're like, damn, we should have picked it up. So now that's going to be the biggest difference is 191 has a lower print. 192 just went freaking ridiculous because now everybody knows what the hell's happening in 192.
And I think it's Comic Collector 86 says it's a plus size comic too. So it's going to be a little bit bigger too. So
bigger.
Plus size, that's how you like them, Perry?
Hey, man. Hey, man. Don't get me started.
Hey, man.
Not even 9 o'clock yet.
What's up, bro?
Yo, YouTube is 90.
Wolf Warner, I'm sorry I didn't mention you. What's up, brother, Wolf Warner?
So yeah, I read Walking Dead 191. I'm not a guy that picks it up every month, but I try to pick it up here and there when people tell me it's getting good, and
I seen the show. I get it. There's zombies.
It's all right, man. So that's my first pick for indies. What do you got, Perry?
I got a book that probably me and you are the only ones reading. Is that Ronin Island, issue number 4, cover A. I love cover B. The artwork on cover B, just that whole art style. It reminds me of like something from like ancient Japan. I don't know if that's racist or not, but that's just like that's the feel that it gives me. You know, like look at that old like vintage almost. I don't know. It's so cool and it speaks to me. So I'm picking it up.
So that makes 3 of us, bro. Because that's a book I read.
Oh heck yeah, man!
And I just said I'm reading it.
That's 4.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Rod's like, whoa, me too.
Yo, some of you guys have been reading that for the longest.
I forgot we did the whole cat butt episode.
I think I'm gonna give it to issue 5. I'll give it 2 more issues, and then if it, I don't know, I might drop it after that.
To me, it's like a love-hate relationship. I'm reading each issue, and I don't know if I like it or not, but I keep picking them up. Keep getting it.
I keep buying them, man. I want to give Independence, a chance.
Yeah.
I hope it picks up a little bit, bro. I'm in the same boat. I'm giving it an extra chance just because it's samurais, and that's one of my favorite things on earth. Every anime I watch is all samurai related.
Me too.
Like,
I just found this classic book when I was cleaning out that Rurouni Kenshin. Oh man,
I got all that stuff tattooed on me, man. That's how much of a nerd I am when it comes to that.
Hey, Rod, you still there, brother?
I'm still here, bro.
Yeah,
Rod, what do you got, man?
Well, you guys just forget me, so
no, man, I never forget you, brother. Not like you do to me.
Ooh, every week you pass Jabroni.
Fired.
Man, I'm gonna have to duck right now.
Nothing but love for my boy Rod, man.
Hey, man. Air Brew Breaker, Criminal, number 5, man. Don't sleep on
Criminal, man. I've been hearing a lot of good things about Criminal.
Dude, you keep telling me about it. I still haven't read it. You told me it's good, and I've heard from other people it's good too.
Oh yeah.
Things happen. You just got to move forward. I know Sharky.
Oof.
Every you ready, Sharky?
Sharky's the bounty hunter, man. Cover A through C. Got to pick them all up. Pokemon,
Got to catch them all.
You know what someone was telling me? They commented on one of my videos. Sharky is kind of like Lobo in a way.
Yeah.
Like the way he's a bounty hunter and that grime and that dirtiness and that filth, kind of like like that. It would be cool to see like a Lobo homage come out of Sharky.
They'll probably do it, man. Eventually, you'll end up seeing it.
That first issue of Sharky was, this is okay. I'm gonna read the second one, and the second one got me. The second one got me. The third one was good. I'm ready for this next one.
Oh yeah, I'm in the rabbit hole.
Yep. They got me. It's on the sub. You picking that one up, Thoro?
I gotta pick it up. I haven't read it. I read number 1. I gotta get on 2 and 3. I've been picking it up. The problem is, bro, like when I tell you, with my daughter and everything, this is how much I go through reading, bro.
Woo!
Like I do tons of freaking reading. And then that's why sometimes I'll forget and I'll be like, damn, like what the hell came out? Or what is it that I'm reading on? But it's the one that I'm looking for, I'm definitely picking that up. And then the other one that I'm interested in is Thumbs number 1.
Yeah, I know Rod was talking about that one earlier too.
Yeah, so that's another one that I want to pick up, and it has just an interesting background story type of thing to it. It kind of reminds me like, the hell was that movie? Kind of like Hackers type of thing, and everybody, these kids are all obsessed over technology, like you see kids now.
With the mom app, right? With the mom app.
With the mom app.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Crap on it now, Perry.
I crapped all over. I'm gonna still crap on it, Rod. I'm gonna bend over. I'll poop all over that book. I don't know. It didn't speak to me at all.
And now you're laughing because I just mentioned it.
Yeah, I always give it a chance, man. It's because sometimes you never know, man. You read something and then all of a sudden you're like, damn. You're like, yo, what the hell did I just read? And
I don't know, man. I see a book and I'm like, no. Just like I did with Naomi, and I'm like, damn, I should have picked that.
And what
Naomi
you said about what was it?
What is it?
Thumbs.
No, man. Right. The one with the guitar, the homie with the guitar.
Oh, Killer Groove.
Killer Groove. And you only bought that for the cover, and the cover sold you. It was it.
The cover sold me, and I read it, and I was like, this is actually really good, and I really like Killer Groove. It was a cover by.
Good. I got Thumbs on my list too, man. Thumbs.
I got Thumbs down.
So and then this is a book, man, that I read last week.
Ooh.
I was gonna sleep on it, bro.
I wish my LCS had it, man. I'm gonna have to buy it online.
Bro, that thing was like Game of Thrones, like freaking. I mean, you name it, RPG. It was just everything, and it's freaking super violent. And you had this kid, man. He's trying to save his father. So, it was dope, man. From being beheaded with that wailing blade, and that freaking thing was just fire, bro. I was surprised with it. I was glad I picked it up, and I don't even know how much they're going for right now, but I know it was like freaking the print run was freaking ridiculously low. Yeah.
Okay. While we talking, let me see if it's still available on.
That's the book, the cover with the sword that looks like from
bro, right here.
Final Fantasy.
So I had 2. Yeah, I had 2. It had a day and night cover.
Oh damn, that looks
Yeah,
really
they
cool.
had
Actually, if
that
you
sword.
read God Country, that sword looks like God Country
Yeah.
Yeah.
from Donny Cates
Oh
book.
wow.
So
And they're still it's still available on Midtown.
Oh, is it? Yo,
Yep.
dude, pick it up, bro.
Yeah.
Telling you, I was, yo, so much action. It was freaking insane.
My LCS didn't have it, man. I was for sure they were gonna have it, but it's from like the publisher is a very small publisher, right?
Yeah, it's from Comics Tribe.
Yeah, see, I've never even
Yeah,
heard of them.
yeah, they're the ones that made it. You usually see this was actually one of those companies that I saw them starting out when I used to go to New York Comic Con, and they were there promoting books left and right. And sometimes we, as comic book collectors, we're like, yeah, you're not Marvel, you're not DC, let me just walk right by you. And this time when I went to East Coast Comic Con, like, look at this, bro. Like, you can't tell me this ain't savage.
Woo!
Oh damn.
That's freaking that's just fire, bro.
Finish him.
Dang.
Dude, it's crazy. And the dude, he's trying to save his father from the guy. He's called the Head Taker. He's pretty much, he's one of those guys that just pretty much chopping people's heads off for whatever they've committed, crimes or anything like that. And dude, I was amazed at this one. I was like, this is dope.
Yep, I'm definitely buying that on Midtown. I'll get it 2 months from now, but I'm buying it.
Yeah, like at East Coast Comic Con, I picked up a comic book from a guy, and I just happened to stop at his table, and he was talking to me, man. And he was talking about it's a story about a kid who's autistic and he's also blind.
Oh wow.
Dude, I was like, bro, the whole concept that he was telling me about it, I'm gonna try to see if I can find it before you guys go off it, bro. But I was like, damn, that's freaking insane. And I was like, I still have to read it. And he just caught me off guard with that when he told me, yeah, the kid's autistic and blind. And I was like, dude, that's a pretty dope concept. A lot of stuff that you rarely ever see anybody write about in comic books.
Right.
I thought it was dope.
Hey, Perry, there's one book that I saw. I think you talked about it on Twitter, on Instagram, from Scout, and it's that Category 0.
Oh, Category 0 about the whole Earth's population being infected, and 1% has different unique powers and abilities, but some of them could be cool, but some of them could be dangerous.
Yeah, and they put everybody, these 1%ers, into like different camps, and they say that they're doing experiments on them, but they're telling them that they're trying to cure them. So I mean, it sounds pretty good to me. I think I'm gonna pick that one up if I see it.
Yeah, if anything, that would probably be the one I would try to, like, the oddball of the comics that I would go for.
Right, and it's from Scout. I mean, Scout has some they got some good stuff out there. Books. I got one from Aftershock, Descendant #2. I read the first issue, and honestly, I can't even remember what happened in the first issue, so I don't know if I'm gonna pick up the second one, man.
I heard it was really good. I heard a lot of people said that you need to have read Descender before you read.
No, that's Ascender.
Oh, what'd you say?
I'm saying Descendant #2.
Oh, my bad.
From Aftershock. So it sucks because I'm gonna have to go back and read the first one again, man. So this is what Descendant #2 looks like. Damn it.
Let's see. Let's see what you got.
Let me pull this up. So that's #2.
Oh damn, she's burning. She's a witch? Looks
Bro,
like she's a witch.
You got me, man. I can't remember. You got me, bro.
It looks like the Salem witch trials. Like she's like she got the red hair. She's in a black dress. You know.
So yeah, that's from Aftershock, man. If I have a chance tonight, I'm gonna reread that first one, and let's see. But that's all I got, man. What do you guys got? Anything else?
I know. I'm not reading it, but Paper Girl's coming out tomorrow, 29. It's the second to last issue, so I know a lot of people are trying to get that. But no, pretty much, get that Black Cat, get that freaking DC Deceased, get those Teen Titans. No, not Teen Titans. That Deathstroke.
I got one indie, man.
What you got, Rod?
Ignited by Mark Waid. All right, so it's the first day back at Phoenix Academy High, but this year there's no back to school. excitement in the air as returning students and faculty are haunted by memories of last year's horrific attack. If you want to pull up the picture, ignited,
Yeah,
ignited.
Yeah, they
So
did.
many
They did.
Hollywood lost, and some of those were survived underwent changes. They ignited, gained supernatural abilities, and barely understand. Little do they know, this is just the beginning, and that's just the paper I'm printing out. Those are the notes.
Ignited.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't they do a free comic book day of that?
Yeah, they did.
Then they did, right?
Yeah, it's a free comic book day of it.
So June 5th it comes out. So I guess well,
I guess you're gonna have to get it, Rod, and let me know how it is.
or you read it online, man.
I don't know. I can't. I tried getting into reading online, and I can't do it, man. I was enjoying on my monitor, but after like a week of doing it, I was like, yeah, give me my damn books, you know.
Dude, you got the DC Universe app, man. You got to be reading some
I got
DC books on
freaking
there.
Swamp Thing. I got Doom Patrol. I'm rewatching Titans, you know.
Bro,
Hey, Thoro, did you pick up Road of Bones?
Oh, here we go.
Which one?
Road of Bones. I can't.
No, I did it, man. I heard about it. I didn't pick it up, brother.
Well, the people don't. I get knocked on every time.
No, I'm not knocking on you, man.
Bro,
But
I've seen 4 copies sell on eBay for like $10.
Great.
Hey, that's double cover, man. That's still a profit.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just not I guess I'm not a salesman like that. Like I don't go on eBay. I don't buy like 4 or 5 books at an LCS and then I go on eBay and sell them, you know? Like I just buy one copy, I take it home and I read it.
I do it sometimes. If I feel like, I see the opportunity, if I could see it and I know like I'm gonna do it, I'll do it. But I don't, it's really, really rare.
Did you find that book, Thoro?
And I'm trying to look for it, bro.
I got a
hot mess here. When I find it, I am going to show it to you guys, dude. But it was super interesting. I want to read the title of it. And the guy was like, hey, he's like, hopefully I'll see you at Baltimore Comic Con. I said, yeah, I'll definitely be there. I'll be going to be more for that one. So.
Well, guys, we hit that hour mark, man. And buyer pass, we usually like to go from 7 to 8 here Central. I know, what is it, 8 to 9 for you guys?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go around the table and ask you guys like what do you got going on for the rest of the week. We'll start off with Rod. Go ahead, brother.
Well, you know how it is, man. We got Coast to Coast Comics, even though Mr. Edwin won't be on the show, but we'll get back to that. And our special guest will probably be most likely. I'm working on that one, but Sunday we got comic book community shout outs. We'll have a special guest on there. That's where I go out there looking for subscribers under 1,000 subscribers for a shout out. And that's pretty much what I got going on.
Hell yeah, man. That's, dude, your shout out show. That's good stuff you do for the community right there, man. There's a ton of YouTube like comic channels out there that really need to be, discovered like, JB does. So that's kudos to you, bro. I absolutely love what you do on Sundays with the community there. Perry, what you got going on the rest of the week, bruh?
I got a bunch of stuff, man. I know Thursday I'm probably gonna have my picks coming out for the week that's coming, and then I'm doing this whole little series on Who Are They, where I drop a short little 3 to 4 minute video on new different characters and just a little backstory, some of the key comics that they're coming out, and then a decent starting point if you want to read about them. But I just want to say, man, I'm gonna miss you for the next 3 weeks.
I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. So our special guest tonight was ThoroQBoro, whose birthday is today, guys. Remember that. Wish him happy birthday.
Yeah, appreciate it, brothers. Thank you, man.
My man, what you got going on the rest of the week, bruh?
Nothing much, man. I'm a free spirit, brother, when it comes to these comic books shows and things like that. I'll be coming on 1 a.m. I'll be doing whatever. I'll
be editing at like midnight, 12 o'clock, and it says Thoro on my computer is live. I'm like, this motherfucker. I click on that. I was like, what's he doing right now?
Yeah. So it's I still got. I'm trying to get back on the grind with that dollar auction, man, because I'm trying to get rid of a lot of these long boxes. I've been telling people to definitely come on, man, because you'll be getting some deals. There's been a lot of comic books. Sometimes people don't know and they're like, damn, they're like, yo, that's not worth $1. You know, I've had people on Instagram hit me up and they're like, bro, you know that one book you just sold is like a $50 book, and I'm like, hey, it is what it is, man. It's I was like, you guys got to thank my daughter, because if it wasn't for her, that room would still be filling up with loan boxes.
Damn.
So it's but no, for real, dude. I had about 30 loan boxes. It was almost 35, I think.
Ooh.
And yeah, so I literally was giving away. I mean, there was people that were picking up Transmetropolitan. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's a book. Number one is it's a $75 book. I put 2 of them out there. There's a couple people that picked them up, but I was like, I don't know if you guys knew, so I kind of throw out a little bit of knowledge. And I'm like, yo, you guys know how much that book was worth, and you guys bought it for $1. So I just, I just keep doing my thing with that. And then this Saturday, I got an auction at 8:00 with Big Lion Cat, man. He's going to be hosting it. Big Lion Cat 646. Big shout out to my brother. He's the one that encouraged me to get started into all this. So big shout out to him. And of course, just getting older, man. Body parts hurt more. So, it is what it is, but that's life, man. You got to be happy.
You look 21, man. You probably got all your hair and everything, bro.
Dude, I do. I have this. The reason why I wear a hat, bro. I wear a hat because I don't know what to do with this fro that's underneath here, brother. So
hey, yo,
let it out, bro. Let it out.
Your wife is out there doing the auctions, man, helping you. Yo, big shout out.
You, man. Bro, definitely, yeah, man. She's a big help, man. And I'm telling y'all, she was one of those that has nothing at all about freaking comic books, bro. So big shout out to her.
Well, Thoro, I do appreciate you coming on the show tonight, man. I know it was kind of last minute. I hit you up early in the day.
Nah, bro, definitely, man. I appreciate
you saying yes. Thank you. So for everybody else in the chat, guys, thanks for joining us tonight on Buyer Pass. I am unfortunately going to be gone for the rest of the month, but I still have videos coming out the rest of the month that I pre-recorded. Thursday, you can still expect to see my new comic book day pick up some review video. That'll probably be the last video that I record this week. And then I come back at the end of June, guys. So while I'm gone, definitely be checking out Buyer Pass with Rod and Perry. They're probably going to have more special guests on. I'll definitely miss everybody. And hopefully if I have internet coverage where I'm at, I'll try to be on there, man, texting you guys and hitting you up on Instagram.
Heck yeah.
But for everybody, thank you for joining us tonight, and that's going to be it for Buyer Pass. See you guys later.
We'll miss you.
Peace.